I tell you, shit gets deeper. Here comes the Grim Reaper, Frank White. Leave the keys to the innkeeper. That's right. Ben Afleck pledges to donate all of his Weinstein Company and Miramax residuals and says he wants to be part of the solution on sex harassment. We're going to get all the way into this, okay? After condemning Harvey Weinstein's actions last month, Aflac 45 was forced to defend his own conduct when actress Hillary Burton accused him of groping. Another video from 2004 showed Aflac pulling Montreal TV host Anne-Marie Lorsk onto his lap and talking about her breasts. Okay, so while promoting Justice League Sunday, Aflac said more women need to be pushed to power and that sexual harassment has to be also a men's issue. Okay. Look, he's going to, so he got in trouble with women, white women, and he's going to donate all his earnings from Harvey Weinstein, his residuals from royalties, basically, from Weinstein Company and Miramax. And now you got to understand, his first movie, Good Will Hunting, was Best Original Screenplay. He won an Oscar for that. And set his career off. Okay? So there's a lot of residuals there. That's a lot of money. But there's an interesting thing that Ben, you know, if he's giving away money, you know, while you at it, Ben, you know, just while you're at it, you know, ain't nobody trying to, like, you know, force you to do nothing, but while you in the charitable mood, you might want to cough up some ducats to another group. Ben Afleck apologizes for PBS slavery censorship. I was embarrassed. An embarrassed Ben Afleck admitted on Tuesday, this is 2015, that he tried to conceal his slave-owning ancestors from the PBS documentary series Finding Your Roots, after the disclosure was made earlier this week in hacked Sony emails. I felt embarrassed, Afleck wrote on Facebook. The very thought left a bad taste in my mouth. The Oscar winner, addressing the issue for the first time, confirmed reports that he asked executive producer Henry Skip Gates Jr. to ignore his ancestors' slave history after the genealogical series made the discovery. Gates is also a Harvard professor. I didn't want my television show about my family to include a guy who owned slaves, Afleck explained, adding that the revelation made him feel quite vulnerable. PBS announced on Tuesday that it was investigating the man. The leaked Sony emails, first published by WikiLeaks, show a back and forth between Gates and Sony chairman Michael Linton over whether or not a certain megastar's history should be excluded from the show. To do this would be a violation of PBS rules, actually even for Batman, Gates wrote. Once we open the door to censorship, we lose control of the brand. Linton told Gates to get rid of it. I would take it out if no one knows, but if it gets out that you are editing the material based on this kind of sensitivity, then it gets tricky. Again, all things being equal, I would definitely take it out. So the guy told them to take it out. The big honcho over there told Henry Louis Gates to take it out. He did. You gotta do what your boss says. So Ben had slave owning ancestors, and he tried to hide it. Where was his donation to a black cause or a civil rights cause after that? You know? I want my reparations, Ben. Hell with that shit. I want my reparations. The story of Aflack's slavery roots never aired on PBS. Instead, Gates opted to focus on different ancestors of the Batman vs. Superman star who were more interesting. Ultimately, I maintain what's more interesting, first of all, what's more interesting than the guy that owns slaves? That's interesting. Ultimately, I maintain editorial control on all of my projects, and with my producers, decide what will make for the most compelling program. So, Anderson Cooper, of course, we know. He's the son of Gloria Vanderbilt from the Vanderbilt family. Of course, they own slaves. So we know Anderson Cooper family, like they own big slaves. The Vanderbilts, look them up. Anderson Cooper's family, because he changed his name to Cooper so that because he didn't want to feel like he came up off his mother's name, so he changed his name to Cooper. I mean, off his dad's name, yeah. I mean, off his mom's name, yeah. Because they have that Vanderbilt name is rings bells. I don't know if he changed it, but he he doesn't like to be associated with them. Yeah, the Vanderbilts. I'll show you. So I know they own slaves. I didn't know Derek Jeter's family owned slaves, but he's mixed, so of course. Let's see, Anderson. And Anderson Cooper's, didn't his little brother kill himself? Anderson's little brother killed himself when they were kids. Let me see Anderson Cooper right quick. I know I'm getting off the topic, but yeah, Ben, I want my reparations, and I want mine from you too, Anderson Cooper. The heck with that. I be telling you about these folks, y'all don't be listening. I be telling you about these people, man. Yeah, parents, Gloria Vanderbilt. And so his dad's name is Cooper. Okay. Yeah, Wyatt Emery Cooper. That's his father. All right, we don't need to do that. Let's see, Vanderbilt family. The Vanderbilt family is an American family of Dutch origin that was prominent during the Gilded Age. Their success began with the shipping and railroad empires of Cornelius Vanderbilt. Whenever you hear shipping, that's a code word, okay? You know what the biggest thing, the commodity they were shipping back in those days, okay? But we don't have to use code words because the show PBS revealed that, they did. Asheville, North Carolina, Rhode Island. Anybody know Rhode Island? Newport, Rhode Island was the center of the slave, Aaron Lopez. And Newport, Rhode Island was the center of the slave trade in North America. Okay. So yeah. So they got ties to Rhode Island, North Carolina. Cornelius Vanderbilt was the richest American until his death in 1877. The Vanderbilts were once considered the wealthiest family in America. So Anderson, your family came up on that. Can I get my reparations? Can I get my reparations? Shit. I want my reparations. Okay? I want my reparations. Okay, so there you go. Let's see who else is up. Vanderbilt. Damn, they done kept it tight. They know their family history. The Vanderbilts. The once America's richest family. Edwin Dennison Morgan Jr. Alfred. So I'm okay. The governor of Rhode Island is a Vanderbilt. Who is it? I'm trying to see who these people are, if they're famous or if they're notable. I don't know these people. Anyway, they're a very rich family. All right? Vanderbilts, once America's richest family, off slavery. Can I get my reparations, Anderson? And you too, Ben? Since you giving these women money because you molested them, can I get some reparations because you got rich off my people? What you think? What you guys think? It's what y'all guys think? You know, when y'all watching CNN tonight, y'all gonna look at it a little different, knowing that this guy who keep calling Trump a racist and keep calling every Republican a racist, his family became the richest family in the country off of slavery. Huh? When you watching Anderson Cooper tonight, you know, he not doing an expose on his own family. Peace.